Hi, Delightfuls. It's your girl, Coca. So, I just came on here because I wanted to talk about what I haven't been talking about in a long time. It's the word, it's God, it's just my walk, things that have been going on. So, I was reading the word today, and I must say, I do not read the Bible as often as I feel that I should. You know what I mean? I don't feel like my father is like, punish thee because you're not reading about me, bars. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, now I heard something the other day with someone that I follow on YouTube, and she started her workout journey, and she was like, she had mentioned like something about, if you're as soon as you think about getting up and working out, do it in the next 10 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Before it just goes away and you're like, But I feel like, do that with the word. You know what I mean? I get to a point where I'm just like, oh, I'll read it at work and I'll take it to work, because I might have a time where no one's coming in for a test, and then I'll be like, oh, and then next thing you know, I didn't read it all day. You know what I'm saying? But the crazy part is that every time I open the word, it like sucks me in with the parables, and just this Bible in particular has like explanations, like expanding on what that verse was talking about. So it's helpful, if you're reading something, you may like, what exactly did that mean? Because reading the Bible sometimes can be a issue, kind of hard, you know what I mean, of trying to understand. I'm still stuck at a thing where it's like, okay, do we go to heaven when we die, or do we not? Do we go to hell when we, like, what happens when you die? You know what I mean? Because in Revelations, he's his believers and chosen, he's raising them up. So did we die? Are we asleep? It's just so many questions that I have. So I think I allow my flesh to be like the excuse of why I'm like, Lord, just guide me. I literally just said this to him. I was like, Dad, that your daughter don't really be into reading books and stuff, so you understand, right? You know what I'm saying? It's like, no, just, I will guide you. You know what I'm saying? I will lead you to the understanding that you need. You know what I mean? So it's just a relationship. You know what I mean? It's like, read the word. He will lead you to the understanding that you need. I was just reading. Now, I try to sometimes look in here what it says in here, and also reference a different Bible. It's just a little too much. I just like, Lord, just help me understand. But this, what I was just reading is like Luke 15, Luke 16 and stuff, and some parables with Lazarus, and the rich man, and how the rich man died, went to hell, and Lazarus went to heaven, but Lazarus was suffering, but he still gave his heart to God, and the rich man didn't even acknowledge God, but he was blessed, you know what I mean? And it's just, it brought me to a point with my MS. It's like trying to think about what it really means to understand that even though it may seem bad, the things that's going on with you that are bad, it's bad in your eyes, but God is working everything out for your good. I just took it like, okay, I have the MS, and I know that at one point in my life, like, I was partying, like, it was lit in my house. It was crazy. I had a roommate too, and we was just turning up. It was just whatever. I'm doing whatever, and it feels like the multiple sclerosis actually sat me down. Do I still have a drink? I do. I still go to the restaurant, and I may get a Moscow Mule, or I may get a mojito. Actually, I've noticed lately that I haven't been really drinking like I was. I would have some wine on the weekend, like today is Saturday. Like, I would always get a bottle of wine on Friday, and then that'll be my drink for the week or whatever. Because it became less and less, and so, but literally, I do still go to. But now, when I go to the restaurant, I'm like, do I really want to get something to drink? Because I feel like the way that it counteracts with the MS, it's crazy. Like, I can't be tipsy. I can't. First of all, I don't want to be drunk. That I'm like, that's too much. That's crazy, right? And it's just not good. Like, it's a sin to be a drunkard or drunkenness. And I'm like, I can't even really handle a strong drink. And instead of me being like, dang, I can't even turn up, it's more of like, thank you. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I want to say thank you for the MS, but I do have to feel, I do kind of feel like if I didn't have this, where would I be? You know what I'm saying? Would I still be, let's get lit, let's turn up? Probably. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm at a point where I'm like, I do have a Heineken in there. Because I'm about to get some crab legs and stuff, but I feel like slowly but surely, like, let your walk be a process. You know what I'm saying? Like, at first, like, I always jump in and I'm just like, whenever I rededicate, because I've rededicated it like 1,000, you know, and it's like, all right, I'm so sold out for the Lord. I'm changing everything. I'm gonna stop everything. No, let God do it. You can't do it on your own. That's the problem. Like, we think that we can just do it all on our own. You know, yes, it's sin everywhere. It's temptation everywhere. It's just, sometimes in your walk, you're going to be like, whatever, you know, is this true? Is this not? You're going to have doubtfulness. You're going to, all that. I go through that all the time. I'm still sitting here like, oh, Lord, I don't like this about me. Why did you? I'm still questioning him about things and stuff like that. But, you know, it's like, but then I feel like my spirit, like his spirit, like the Holy Spirit reels me back in. And I'm so grateful for it, because I know as soon as I step into the world, I go, it's like stepping on top of a sliding board. Like, I get to the top and you're like, I need to get down, but then I kind of slip on it and then I'm just going down. It's like just down, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, whew, you know, I don't want to get there, you know, so I do pray like, Lord, just keep me from going back down that trail. But the walk, it isn't easy, you know what I mean? Temptation is crazy. Like, I'm looking around, I'm just like, oh gosh, I see everybody getting married, I see everybody engaged, I see everybody having babies with their husbands and stuff, and I'm just like, oof, is my punishment to not have a husband and just be a single mom and dealing with just disrespect and stuff like that? And you know what I mean? And I'm just like, ugh, just let it go. It's like, I have to stop letting things beat me up and literally let God handle it. You know what I mean? I'm like, Lord, what about our house? And what about this? And I don't have time, you know what I'm saying, to be stressed out. So it's just like, put in his hand and let it do what it do. Because you got to understand that, what if he sends my husband now and I ain't ready? You know what I'm saying? But in my mind, in my flesh, I'm like, I'm ready. But the whole time, I really ain't got no patience. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, daughter, you know what I mean? So it's like, really just leave it to God and let him work it out in everything. Stop making decisions on your own. Stop making decisions without consulting him first. We all do it, understand, but stop it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about from the tedious things. Like, listen to him when you feel that thing in your heart where you're like, should I get on this? Should I get on that beltway? And the whole time you feel like, nah, that little thing come in your mind like, let me take the back way. But you get on the beltway and then you stuck in traffic for 2 hours. Yeah, those things. You know what I'm saying? So what you might think is small is huge. So anywho, get into your word. That's all I really had to say. You know, it just, every time I get in there, I just get hyped. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know why I don't do it more often. Like, Lord, I have to pray for those things, you know, pray for the yearning of like learning about him and following him and things like that. So, and he'll really straighten out your path. So seek the Lord in all that you do. And yeah, y'all have a good day. Coco gotta go though. I love you all. May God bless you. And yeah, enjoy your weekend and watch out for them cicadas. Okay.